craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
Crazy bastards back here for Sons of Wrestling, and Monday Night Raw ended with a nice finish. Triple H is granting Dean Ambrose a WWE World Heavyweight Championship match before WrestleMania. This is pretty goddamn cool. This could change the landscape of things if Dean Ambrose is to overcome the odds and become champion. And then what would happen with his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in a street fight? I don't know, but it would be awesome. So it sounds like you're not going to get this scenario, but Triple H will have the League of Nations somehow take out Dean Ambrose. That's what's going to happen. We all know it. I guess there's something on March 12th on the network, so it is what it is. But we had the Undertaker return. We had Vince McMahon. We had Shane McMahon, but talks of Shane, and Shane will be next week on Raw, which is pretty cool. The new return. Check out my Shane O'Mac shirt in the merch link in the description. And there were some times that tonight's Raw was kind of slow, but there's some good shit, and we got to dig through it, and you find the good and the positive, and then we go on from there. So we open up the show with Triple H, and he says that no one challenges the authority, basically, and although in DX, that's all they ever did, and Dean Ambrose comes out, he wants a title shot, and later on tonight, like I told you, he will tell him his answer, which we all know. The answer is yes. Finally, awesome, cool. And Dean Ambrose should be in that goddamn title picture more often, or it would have been awesome if it was Triple H and Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. So, would have been awesome, but we're doing another route, and we'll see where we go from there. Then we have the #1 contendership match between Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, and hell yes, winner gets Charlotte at WrestleMania for the Divas Championship. This match, obviously these girls can work. There's a sunset flip powerbomb, weird finish, double pin, and looks like we're going to end up doing that triple threat at WrestleMania. So that is awesome, and I hope the shit Becky Lynch becomes the Divas Champion. Well deserving. Sasha is too, but Sasha down the road. Becky Lynch, yes. That's what I say. Comment below, what do you guys think of Becky Lynch? Sasha Banks, Charlotte. Who do you want as Divas Champ, and what do you want them to do? Let me know in the comments below. Then we have Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz in a very quick match. Roll-up pin by Miz. Miz picking up the win. These two could have a pretty goddamn cool feud. Miz is very talented. Mike, outside of the ring work, is phenomenal, and he is decent in the ring. Yes, a lot of people shit on him, and I wish Miz Dow would come back. Jesus. Or just Damien Sandow. Sandow on his own, not the whole genius gimmick stuff. Just the Damien Sandow, let him roll with it. That's, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Then Stephanie comes out to accept her award, and wow, she snaps. The crowd is shitting all over her. She throws the table, and she just is pissed. But she takes her award, and that is that. Then we have the Lucha Dragons versus Sheamus and Rusev. Distractions, of course, with the League of Nations. Allow Rusev to get a big gold kick on, I think it was Kalisto, to pick up the win here. And Ryback versus Ambrose, even with the Social Outcast ringside, we had a shell-shock, new goddamn awesomeness from Ryback. This is the way he should be. He should be an eating, killing machine. He's a monster, and he's not heel. He's just himself, and he demands more than what he's been getting, and he deserves it. And you guys can chant Goldberg all you want. He's a monster, and you know how long it must have taken him to get that big, and how much that fucker eats. So guys, give a little respect, and he obviously can always, everybody can use some work in the ring, but I like it. Then we have New Day versus Y2AJ. Not a fan of it myself. Tell me what you guys think down below. Y2AJ, we had a decent match here. Walls of Jericho finish, and Y2AJ wants to challenge the New Day for the tag titles next week on Raw, and it gets granted. So what if they became tag champs? What happens from there? I don't know. I don't. It's not doing any favors for fucking AJ Styles. Let me tell you, Jericho. This would be great with another guy, just not this. Hopefully they don't win, and this ends up fading away. So Y2AJ, not cool in my book. Although they're having fun. Then we got Vince McMahon comes on down to the ring, demands more of an ovation because pretty much everybody's shitting on him. And he introduces the Undertaker. Undertaker comes down. This was goddamn quick. This was strange, but he grabs Vince right by the throat, which is pretty cool. He tells him, when that door shuts, the blood of your son is on your hands, not mine, because you know what I do. Then he leaves. That was it. And I like that. Simple, to the point, and the reason why he will do the match. So I thought for sure it was going to be a retirement versus takeover. Didn't happen. So this is a good reason to allow you to figure out why is he even taking the match. So this happened. Then we got Bubba Ray versus Jey Uso. Fast Bubba Ray win. Don't even care no more. Oh, man, and I wish they would just take him into that Bully Ray character and it would just be huge. We'll see what happens. Then we got Kevin Owens versus Big Show. Interesting. And they had a match on SmackDown where Owens got the best of Big Show. Big Show does the same thing. Big old ball squash to Kevin Owens and count out. Big Show victory. Hey, that's fine. Brie Bella versus Naomi. And you got Tamina ringside, so you get those distractions. And Brie taps out to Naomi's new submission move. I like this move. And Naomi's really, really goddamn talented, so you got to give it to her. And Brie, she's winding down toward the end of her career, but she's still out there fighting, so I like that. Then we got Lana coming out because she spoke to her earlier prior to the match, and it looks like maybe you might have a Lana versus Brie Bella match in the works. So that's something different, something new, something fresh. I like it. And then Dean Ambrose versus Del Rio, which Triple H booked in the beginning of the show. Yeah, everybody really does not like Alberto Del Rio. Great talent, just boring. That's it. He's very, very talented in the ring. Just needs to find that extra edge somewhere. I think if he was just to shit all over the League of Nations and leave him, and somehow that would get him over big time, if he was, and then gain momentum off that would be great. But League of Nations beat down once Triple H comes out, DQ. They're beating the shit out of Dean Ambrose. Triple H comes down and it pedigrees Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is laying in the middle of the ring, face down with the mic, and he talks to Triple H, fucking thanks him and this and that for the title match. And then Triple H comes back down for the beatdown, continuing on onto the announce booth, and it looked like you were going to have another bloody scene, but that did not happen. But Triple H throwing Byron Saxton, fucking gold. Let Michael Cole get thrown by Kevin Owens next, please. It would be awesome. And Michael Cole's in really, really good shape now, so I think he can handle it. Byron Saxton, that was fun and awesome. So guys, that was Raw within 10 minutes. And hey, we're building to WrestleMania. 4 more weeks. Hell yes. WrestleMania is always fun. So comment down below, what are you looking forward to? And also, we had a small vignette from the Wyatt family as like this very powerful group, which has never won shit. But we'll see what happens with them. I hope really good shit. So let me know what you guys think of the whole Wyatt family. Where are they going? What's going to happen? What's going to put them over? Will they finally win a fucking match? They need to. And Bray Wyatt maybe just needs to separate himself, and Luke Harper can do his own thing, and Braun and Rowan can be a tag team. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt are badass and just can do so much. So hopefully something happens really good for the Wyatt family. And guys, I will catch you next week. And and hit the thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time. Check out the new merch, 15% off for 2 more days. And take advantage. They're cheap, $15 shirts, come on. That beats $25 shirts at any other TNA WWE website.